Hi, I'm Shane with ScaleTrains.com, and we're here in West Springfield, Massachusetts. It's a railroad hobby show. Here with Reiner, who made the trip all the way from Germany. Thanks so much for allowing us to be a part of your YouTube channel. Wanted to share with your viewers some of the exciting products that we're showing here, including the much anticipated GE or GTEL 8500 horsepower big blow turbine. And in front of me, we have in the front is the museum quality version, and in the back is the rivet counter. And just to kind of walk your viewers through, on the detail side, there's not too many differences between the two, and it's definitely road number specific detail. And to kind of give you an idea, this has an HI dynamic brake and an II on the B unit, whereas this one has an an HI on the A and an I and an HI, on the B unit. A couple of other things that are going to be a little bit different. These are later versions where the horns have been moved back. And they've added antennas. They both have the winterization hatch, the Dynavane on the B unit. So you can tell that the details are pretty similar. Where the differences start to get a little bit different is in the museum quality version on the A unit. The A unit has the separately applied door handle and also has an opening door. As you move back to the B unit, you'll notice that all of the doors open. And inside, and I'll look over here, inside, you'll notice that the turbine is visible inside. And we move back then to the tender. And with the tender in the museum quality, it actually has the tender chains, which on this particular model aren't attached right now, but they're hanging down. And then where the real differences come in is in the sound, the lighting, and the animation. So for the first time on a North American locomotive, as the locomotive at slow speed goes through a curve, you're going to get a nice curve squeal sound. When it goes through a crossing or a frog, you'll get that frog clank sound when the wheels drop into the frog. And then some of the other sound things that are going to be kind of unique in this particular version. Actually, we're going to have to cut that right here. So let's talk about some of the lighting features. We did a lot to work with animation, and so in the museum quality, imagine, if you will, the engineer climbs up in the locomotive and he flips on the dome light. So the light comes on in the cab. Now he can see his dashboard, so he flips on the dashboard lights, and now they're lit in the locomotive. Now he can start turning on everything in the locomotive, like the prime mover and all the lights. So you'll see the headlight come on, and the number boards, and the class lights. The class lights on the museum quality are selectable between red, white, green, and off. And then if you're in night mode, the down light on the engineer side comes on, and the light between the A and the B unit. And then as it cycles through that, when he gets done, he turns off the dome light, and at that very same time, all of the sounds are synced to the lighting. So it's like the engineer's actually inside the cab. One important feature that I missed on the detail side is on the A and the B unit, on the museum quality, is actually all of the cabling between the two. And then, of course, sound-wise, the A unit has, for the sound version, has the diesel prime mover sound. The B unit has, on both versions, has the jet turbine sound. Absolutely ear-splitting startup and shut down. And then, of course, once it gets through the cycle, it'll level out, and it's definitely tolerable. And then, let's see. Those are going to be the key features between the two. And then we're looking at delivery. It's probably going to slip into May of this year.
That B unit coupler, for some reason, is jacked out. Yeah.